Hardcut Bully fam. A good year ago about this time, I had one of my best litters. I can't say it's my best litters because I've had some real good litters. These two here were produced at Hardcut Bully Kennels. And both the litters they came from were both really great litters. But a year ago, we had another good litter, and I made the only brindle that I've ever produced. In fact, we made a chocolate brindle, chocolate trindle, blue chocolate trindle, and a few more. But everything from that litter, structure-wise, it's great. I have one dog that's looks like a old family red, but she's the skinniest of the bunch. Everybody else is a very thick, very big-headed dog. She's a little bit thinner because she's gonna be classic like her mom is. But you can see the structure of Cream. I can't do too much on here; they will demonetize me. But today, I kind of wanted to put them out together and see how she acts. See if she's gonna flag. And what she just did right there is called flagging. She limped the tail when he went to the back. And I want to do what she called a standing heat. And we're almost there. She did let him a little bit, but she's still a little bit out. So that means we may be a day or two in time for us to really get the breeding done. But I knew because of the calendar that I keep, and I tell everybody, keep a calendar and mark things down. And I had in the calendar that she went in heat December 4th of last year. So I was looking at this whole week leading up to that, trying to see what's going on. And yesterday, we did see some blood, some droplets of blood. So that's why we know we're pretty. I already knew I was in the window because I'll keep the dates in the contract keep the dates up to date in my books. And I tell everybody, if you're gonna be a breeder, just keep a little calendar. Everybody's phone has a calendar these days. You can just easily mark that down. Cream starts heat cycles, spotted red spots, anything like that. Just put that on your calendar, and then you'll have a window for next year. If you're gonna do this, you need a breeding calendar. So I already knew we was getting close because of the breeding calendar that I keep. And then we start seeing the signs, the swelling, the spotting, and now we're seeing a little bit of flagging. So what it means we're about a day or so away. Now I want to check today and just see how they interact because put her in there with him, and then she's not ready all the way and they get to fight. You might lose a real good dog doing that. So I had to make sure she's ready. She is giving me a standing heat. And she is. I just can't put all that on camera. But this is one of my best females. Now, I really think my best female ever was Black Widow, which is her mom. She produced Cream here. She produced Domino, Dolomite. A lot of good ones in her litter. A lot of the main dogs that we breed with now came from that litter. So I think she's the best. But Cream is definitely my. So this breeding is going to happen. It may be happening right now as we speak. It is one of the best we've had. We did have a waiting list for it. And I got some big news, so I want everybody to stay tuned to me for this week. We got some big news because we're coming up on 10,000. Okay, I think we got a natural tie lock right now. But anyway, I think we're coming up on 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. We're over 20,000 on TikTok already, 20,200. We didn't do much of a celebration, but us getting to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, but to me, that's pretty big, man. I remember when we first started this, I remember trying to get 50 subscribers, man, get 54 subscribers, And now we're already up to about to get to 10,000. So I'm going to do some real big stuff with the litter that we got right now. If you're interested, you better stay tuned. Stay tuned. And you're going to have to be a subscriber. I'm just trying to see if I want you to be a full member yet. But somebody, we're going to do some real things for the family, for the 10,000 subscribers, man. So y'all stay tuned for that. Now, I can't show y'all everything on the video that will demonetize me, but we did get a natural tie lock. If you don't know what that is, please look that up. I don't want to go too into it today. I didn't want to go too into heat cycles today. If you got any questions, leave me a comment and we'll go over it. We will talk. But yes, we do have we got a breeding happening. So we're going to go ahead and put them in a kennel together. And I'm going to let them stay together for about a week. Now, the difference between doing artificial inseminations and natural tie locks like we do, one, you have to get plenty of fertilization done. And to me, it just seems like if I just let them go once or twice, we just never have a big litter. So now what I've found to do in my experience now is I let them stay together a good week and let them fertilize as many eggs as possible, and the litters double. So that's what we're going to do this time. We're going to go ahead and put hard-cut Debo, hard-cut Cream in the same kennel. Go ahead and put them both in the same kennel and let the magic happen. But we do got another one of those litters on the way. I called it the Go Hard litter, man. If you go back to the hard-cut stuff, you can see it. We called it the Go Hard litter, man. This is Go Hard litter part 2 in the making. So stay tuned with us. We're going to keep it going, y'all. We got another one on the way. Since we got the breeding go on, we have to get all the studs put up and put away. So I got my boys all in separate kennels. A lot of them are on the run a lot of times, but today they definitely on kennel. But I wanted to show you Domino. Domino is from the same litter as Hard-Cut Cream. And you can see he had the big brown tick marks. They kind of look like Merle. And he got a great head, great shoulders, everything. He's pocket size. I really like this dog. But Cream is a classic. She's not pocket or standard. She's just the best classic that you'll ever see. Her structure is what you want classic to be. We got them out in the what used to be the puppy playhouse. Right now it's the stud factory, because this is the kennels we're gonna put Hard-Cut Cream and Debo in. We're gonna kind of keep it pressure washed out for them. It's the best thing instead of this ground, and then she'll be all dirty and stuff. So I kind of keep it in where I can keep it pressure washed. But yeah, Debo is one of her brothers, and one of her brothers, Dolomite, across the street, is black and white that looks like Debo. So it was a great litter, man. That's that girl Candy Crush. Candy Crush came from the same litter as Debo. That's why I haven't bred her and Debo together, because they siblings. That's why I haven't bred Domino and Cream together, because they siblings. But Cream, she did go in heat about a month ago. I think I got about 30, 35 days on my calendar now. I did put her in with hard-cut drip. I have not got the ultrasound to see if it took or anything. I just kind of I can eyeball it nowadays, you know. But we're going to see if that breeding took place. If that breeding actually took, then it's going to be some phenomenal pups. It's going to bring some more color. So the next 2 to 3 litters from Hard-Cut, man, is going to be full of that color, that structure, everything that we got in place now on the 4th generation of building Hard-Cut Billy Kennels. Of course, we got the same family temperament that we always had, but now we got the thickness in and we got the color in. And it's going to be a good little generation, good little season this year. I'm only going to do these 2 breedings, so if this breeding didn't take, I'm only going to have the breeding with Hard-Cut Cream for the rest of the year. We do have pups on the ground right now with Hard-Cut Big Shirley and Debo. So if you want one of those pups, we got a lot of blues and a lot of black ones with white chests. If you want one of those, you need to get in contact with them before they're gone. We got a few left, a few that are already ready to ship out. So get in contact with me if you're looking for a pup right now. If not, you got about a 4-month wait to the next litter is ready to go home. 2 months wait to the next litter. But however long a wait it is, you don't wait it too long, and you need to come on off the bench for the big win, man, and get you something hard cut. It's on.